Hello everyone, this is Anil Kumar. In the last video we have seen, we have kickstarted, we have created a welcome controller and just a mapped a kind of welcome message, and we just tested like whether our application is properly working or not. We can able to pull the necessary whatever the response from the REST controller. So let's understand some more things in the Spring Boot here. If you go to the Maven dependencies, I think you are seeing one error, right? So in this particular error, what this is what there is a Maven jar plugin versioning issue which was there. If you go to even Spring any Spring Boot application, we are using a Spring Boot Maven plugin. If you use a Spring Boot Maven plugin, just you need to make sure in the properties you just use this Maven jar plugin version of 3.1.1 in order to actually make sure it won't give you any error. That won't harm you anything, but to get rid of that particular error you need to do that stuff actually. So probably after that you need to update the Maven project as well. We will do that. What I'm trying to explain here is, see, basically this 2.2.4 version, what I'm trying to change a bit actually. So in order to prove that all these particular 2.2.4 version, if we choose a Spring Boot versioning, those are all related jar files and compatible necessary Hibernate and versioning of those similar type of projects are bundled together. Let me change that one to 2.1.12. Okay, to just to make sure, like, to understand better, 2.1.12, right? So 2.1.12 I haven't saving. I'm just trying to see and try to observe on the left hand side. Those 2.2.4 release jar files are there. Okay, all the Spring Boot starters. If I change it to 2.1.2 and click on save, it's actually going to the Maven repository and downloading all the necessary versioning changes. Everything has changed. So now see, these are all 2.1.2. I think some arg JUnit import cannot be resolved, it was saying. That's okay, but see, what it has downloaded is all these related jar files have been changed. And also Tomcat, somewhere Tomcat versioning was also embedded server also, it was changed to the relative respective compatible version. So that's how Spring Boot automatically manages all these particular JPA related, H2 related. It would have a kind of bundled compatible versions, and it would automatically save it. Okay, so that's how it would run. Let me go back to the original. I don't want to disturb the kind of project setup here. So this is the 2.2.4 version. I'm again coming back to the original version. Let me go there and click on Maven and update the project in order to get rid of all those setup related issues. So I think those errors have gone now. So what we are trying to achieve in this particular project is, we will create a database in the sense, there is a in-memory database. We will make use of in-memory database. I will try to create a user object. Okay, user entity, one user object, where I will try to insert the user object, user data, try to pull the user data, and try to update the user data. All those things we will see, how those particular methods would work in, by using the Spring Boot. This is the kind of basically a Spring Boot demonstration of the application, how to make use of all these particular features of Spring Boot. And in the meantime, and I will try to install the Postman as well, which you would be familiar to create a RESTful API. So we will do that in the next classes. Thanks for watching. Please click on like button if you do subscribe to my channel also. Thank you.